Need a kayak, go do some whitewater rafting here. Last time I was working on the office, I was wrapping up the first coat of taping on the drywall. And my arms about wore out. Not used to doing that stuff. A lot of shout out and praise to anybody in that field, because that's some hard damn stuff to do. Anyway, and I'm not that good at it. It's not my best thing. So today I decided I'm going to take a little break from that, and I'm going to mill some lumber on the sawmill, because I'm on the front of that office. I'm going to build a little porch right up here. It's going to come out maybe 4 or 5 feet. Just a little place, that way in the winter time she won't have to deal with rain or snow when going in, and so it'll help out. So I'm going to mill some lumber, start milling some lumber, and on the inside it's going to get cedar trim is what she decided she wanted for the countertops and for, well, everywhere trim is needed around the windows and so on. So I'm gonna work on milling lumber for all that today so it can start drying out. Anyway, today's about the sawmill. It's only the second time starting it this year, so I'm going to let it run for a while and get some of the fresher gas into that carburetor. Look at that, just like that. Done. Alright, so here's what I got. So I decided I was going to use 3-inch trim. Make it look real nice. And so what I've got here is a slab that's left over, and it's 3 inches thick. So I'll turn it on its side, and then I'll mill as many pieces as I can out of it. And then I'll take these pieces here, stand them up on the flat edge, and cut them to 3 inches also. And that might give me enough trim to finish what I'm doing. Time to quit for a bit. Time to change the blade. Okay, so I figured I'm going to need about 130 feet of trim, and these are 12-foot long boards, and I've got 9 right now. So basically I'm going to need about 3 more pieces to complete what I'm doing here. That'll give me a little extra too, but that way I maximize the amount of wood that I'm using. Finally got all my trim cut up that I needed. Had to get another log, had a smaller one that I cut up. Now to load it up on the tractor and go store it under cover until it dries. Then once it's dry, I can sand it and finish it up and get it ready to put on. Okay, so the mud in the office is the second coat there is still drying. With all the moisture, don't have a heat in there. I could put a little heater in there, I guess, but I'll just let time do the job. Got plenty to do. So I figured what I would do is I'd take the cedar that I have milled, and it's all rough, and so might as well get it prepped. I'm going to sand it down. I'm going to start with some 60 grit to take off the hard stuff, get it worked down, and then I'll hit it with the 120 grit, and should be sufficient enough. When put the trim up, it should look good. Yeah, just like that, little elbow grease, I got myself a whole lot of nice trim. Nice and smooth. Oh, it's gonna seal up really good, look great. Love the smell of cedar. Saved myself a couple $100 in trim. Works for me.